We have a problem, Batman. Gotham needs you again.
You speak of order, of leadership, of destiny, but all I see is domination masked as purpose. Do you pursue supremacy because it is righteous, or because you fear irrelevance in a universe that refuses to yield?
Righteousness is the language of the weak. Batman, I seek supremacy because without it, nothing endures. Power is the only truth. All else is illusion. The universe does not reward hesitation, kindness, or sentiment. It only respects force, vision, and the courage to impose your will upon chaos. Irrelevance is the fate of those who cower. I do not fear it. I obliterate it. Every conquest, every victory, every decision I make is the confirmation of inevitability. My destiny is not a gift. It is the consequence of strength realized and weakness annihilated.
You cloak annihilation in the rhetoric of liberation. Every rebellion you quash, every world you bend to your will. Do you see them as threats, lessons, or merely mirrors reflecting your own ambition?
They are all three, simultaneously. Threats, yes. They challenge the inevitability of my vision. Lessons. They demonstrate the failings of those who cannot rise to their potential. Mirrors. They reflect the very limitations that I have transcended. I do not conquer for cruelty, though others may perceive it so. I conquer because order must be asserted. The universe will not perfect itself. It requires imposition. And I am the instrument of that perfection. Those who resist reveal their inadequacy, and those who comply confirm my inevitability.
I've seen tyrants who claim inevitability, yet fear defines every decision. Does the terror you inspire feed your purpose, or does it mask insecurity?
Fear is the most honest measure of consequence. Insecurity belongs to those who doubt themselves. I doubt nothing. Terror is not a mask. It is proof. When the universe trembles at my presence, it confirms the futility of defiance. The weak mistake my certainty for uncertainty. But certainty is the foundation of power. I do not need to feign. The effect is natural. My existence is not a gamble. It is the manifestation of absolute resolution. Every opponent who falters, every system I subjugate, reinforces the certainty that I alone define the rules of survival.
Absolute resolution often breeds isolation. If all must yield and all must follow, then who remains to challenge you? And if nothing resists, how do you measure the worth of your supremacy?
Challenge is transient. Supremacy is eternal. Worth is not granted. It is seized. Those who oppose me provide context, but they do not define me. Even in isolation, my purpose remains unchallenged because it is intrinsic, not dependent upon validation. The absence of resistance does not diminish value. It merely confirms the inevitability of my authority. Worth is determined by the ability to impose will, to shape reality, to endure. Resistance is desirable, but not necessary. My supremacy is measured not by what stands against me, but by the magnitude of what I command and endure.
Command without accountability can become tyranny in disguise. Do you see yourself as liberator, ruler, or something else entirely? An idea imposed on unwilling minds?
I am beyond such labels. Liberator. Perhaps for those capable of understanding strength. Ruler. Certainly. For those who cannot survive without guidance. But most importantly, I am the inevitability of power realized. Ideas are fragile, but authority is absolute. The minds I bend are not objects. They are instruments in the symphony of inevitability. What I impose is not arbitrary. It is the expression of clarity. The universe cannot provide for itself. Those who resist are revealed for what they are: incomplete, incapable, destined to serve the vision that perfection demands.
Yet even perfection requires restraint, or it becomes chaos masquerading as order. How do you prevent dominance from consuming judgment? Or is tyranny the only form of true control?
Dominance is control. Tyranny is misunderstanding. Control is the articulation of intent. Tyranny is the perception of those who cannot comprehend intent. I do not lose judgment. I refine it with every calculation, every conquest, every decision made under pressure. Order demands assertiveness, not indecision. Chaos submits when the strongest will it, and only the indecisive mistake strength for brutality. I temper nothing, for nothing weaker than me can dictate the bounds of authority. Control is absolute because it must be. Anything else is surrender, and surrender is the enemy of survival.
And yet survival is meaningless if it isolates. Supremacy may command obedience, but does it earn respect? Or does it only enforce fear?
Respect is irrelevant if fear accomplishes what reverence cannot. Those who respect me do so because they recognize perfection. Those who fear me do so because they sense inevitability. Both outcomes serve the same end: the affirmation of my authority. Leadership is not charity. It is consequence. Obedience is only the surface manifestation. What matters is compliance with reality, not morality. If fear teaches lessons, if admiration validates vision, both are instruments wielded to sculpt inevitability. Supremacy is neither lonely nor empty. It is the fulfillment of purpose.
Then your purpose is inseparable from domination. One last question. If all yield, if all tremble, if nothing resists, what remains to define your supremacy?
Then I remain. Supreme. Absolute. The measure of all that exists below me. Nothing resists. Yet the universe endures, and I endure with it. Supremacy is not temporary, it is essence. I am the apex, the inevitability, the standard by which all else is judged. Nothing else is required.
Authority without conscience is a prison disguised as power.
Power is not conscience. It is reality itself. Those who cannot wield it are already imprisoned by their weakness.